He can't make a fucking free throw, bro. He can't make a fucking free throw to save his life.
He can't make a 3 or a free throw. Aaron said
I got them both.
Yo, and look at the burrito, man. They just like put bean juice in there.
Is that burrito? I didn't. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure if that was a.
They like put. Yeah, that's a tortilla.
Bro, someone just fucking shat on that. That just looks like someone just shat on. Like, I'm just gonna be honest.
Look at this. I'll stand with backwards hats, dude.
You stand with but guitar guys. That's like that's.
I can't stand with guitar guys. If you know how to play a guitar, don't do it at a party or in a public area.
But yeah, glad to hear Antonio Brown is on these nuts. Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed podcast. As always, my name is Boaz, and I'm joined by Aaron and Lemire. Lemire, what is that? Is that a Charles Barkley? No, that's Alex Len, I think. Aaron, is that Alex Len that we're looking at?
No, it's a
Josh
Dragon
Jackson,
Bender jersey.
Dragon Bender. Nice, dude, Lemire. Yeah, OG. I like the retro.
DB are the initials. Yep, Dragon Bender.
Yeah. Who else would be DB? Who else would be DB? I couldn't think of anyone significant in the Suns being DB.
Dylan Brooks. Oh, he's on the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he's on the Grizzlies, and fuck Dylan Brooks, bro. He's always bitching. But let's get into basketball. I mean, we got a lot of basketball to talk about. Aaron has a game that he wants to play. We don't. Lemire and I have like no clue about it. Like, this not.
We're in the dark.
We're in the dark.
We're recording in the daytime.
To be clear, I did ask them if they wanted to know, and they said no. But you guys can see it in the description or in the.
Yeah, no, you probably know about it, but yeah, we don't. But it should be an interesting episode. There's not a whole lot going on other than the NBA playoffs. Like, football is pretty dry, but there's still a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. As always, we like to start off our episodes with our highlights of the week. So, Lemire, why don't you start us off? What is your highlight of the week?
All right, I got a couple today.
Oh.
I throw a curveball at you, fellas.
Okay.
So first, I got the Suns beat the Lakers last night.
Really? Was the game even on? I'm not sure the game was even on.
Bang!
I didn't know the game was on. Was there a basketball game?
I'm not gonna steal Boaz's highlight of the week by mentioning the other game.
I mean, wait. By the time this episode's out, they'll know.
No, that's not my. You can take it, Lemire. You can take it.
They'll know who won the series. Okay. So, changing the.
Congrats to the Lakers. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, you did it again, man.
I'm not gonna dispute that. I'm not gonna dispute that anti-jinx at its best.
Oh, you're gonna anti-jinx? No, anti-jinx would be like, LeBron James. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, goat.
That's a little too far.
Anyways, the second highlight of the week, I think Saturday, the Champions League final happened, and Chelsea beat Manchester City 1-0. Manchester City
I'm a big Manchester City guy.
Yeah, they're the rivals of my favorite team, and their fans are like all bandwagons, and
some of the best fans, I would say.
They hype themselves up all the time, but they still haven't won a Champions League. So get the fuck out of here.
Well, but they made it though. Where was United sitting on the couch?
Wait, Ruben Loftus-Cheek won the Champions League. He's on Chelsea.
He's on loan technically. I don't think he gets a medal because he didn't play for Chelsea this year. So
that's bullshit. Wait, like
bullshit, dude.
Yeah. Who won it on the Chiefs? Where he got cut or something? I forgot. Someone got cut off a team.
No, you have to play a certain number of games. He didn't play a single game. He was playing for another team. He was loaned out to another team.
Yeah, but just to be cordial, just to be cordial and be to respect his greatness, you wouldn't give him a ring?
I don't think so.
I think
Aston Villa has more European medals than Manchester City.
Okay, yeah, but where was Man United in the championship? I think I missed them. Were they like in another game in the championship? Was there like 2 games in the championship? Or where was Man United?
There was a.
There's no way they couldn't have made it, right? There's no way. Wait,
there was a Europa League, which is the second tier of.
But there's no way that they didn't make it.
They lost in the final as well in the penalties.
Oh, they lost. Oh wow.
It was 11-10. They scored 11 in a row. We missed.
So no defense. So no defense. Yeah.
No, in the penalty spot kick. So it was 1-1 in regular time, then 0 in overtime, then 11-10. Yeah, it was embarrassing. Anyways, that's not what I was talking about. And my third highlight of the week, the Euros are starting in like a week and a half. It's like one of the biggest soccer competitions in the this year they're in, where are they? They're all over Europe. So most of the start times are like 6 a.m., 9 a.m., and 12 p.m. So I'm going to be like up from 6 and just watching soccer until like 2.
Yeah. There you go.
Got to do what you got to do.
That's like the London games. I usually skip the London games in the NFL. I don't watch that shit. Lemire, when's the World Cup? Is that next year?
Yes, the World Cup is in November next year because Qatar, they decided to host it in Qatar, which I don't get.
And they put it in the winter. I thought it's always in the summer, isn't it?
Yeah, but temperatures in Qatar get really high, so they don't want players to die of strokes. And
they don't have the money to get an indoor place. They don't need the money for.
No, soccer is not fun indoors. That's dumb. But
you just pump the AC.
They're moving it to November.
That's gonna be weird though. Like now it's football season and World Cup. Like I mean.
Yeah,
the American audience there.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna.
What's it gonna be? Wait, is it gonna be still? Isn't it always on NBC?
No, NBC's the Premier League. I think soccer is on CBS. World Cup's on CBS.
So still, yeah. What if you have
a World Cup's on Fox? World competitions are on Fox.
Okay, it's still. I was gonna say, what if you have a World Cup game in the same time as a football game?
Qatar, I think. Yeah, I think football goes to Fox too. You're right.
No, it would definitely be fucking soccer would go there. I mean,
the World Cup's the biggest sporting event in the world.
Yeah,
it's in November to December. It's November to December. Would you rather watch a Week 15 Bengals versus Dolphins game?
Yes.
Or would you rather watch Portugal versus Spain in the semifinals?
I'm watching Portugal versus Spain.
I can't name you a single player on either Portugal or Spain.
You can. Yes, you can.
Who?
Just think about Portugal.
Is one of Ronaldo or Messi?
Yeah. Ronaldo. There you go. Portugal and Ronaldo's on Portugal.
Messi's on there. Got you. The GOAT.
Pepe too. You know Pepe?
PP? Oh, I do know PP. Yeah, I do know PP.
You know De Gea? You know De Gea?
Whoa, wait. I mean, very tolerant. It's Pride Month, but
David De Gea.
Pride Month, June 1st. What today's June 2nd? June 1st. Pride. The start of Pride Month.
I never said there's anything wrong with it. That's just how
No. I said that was a good segue. To what you were saying. Pride Month this month.
David De Gea. Yeah. He's on Spain. You know those. You see. You know 3 players.
Yeah, no, but I was talking about it's Pride Month. That's what I was trying to segue into.
That's cool too.
Big time alliance. Big time.
We're allies of the LGBTQ community.
Yep.
Aaron, are you?
Okay.
Say yeah.
Yes, I am an ally of the LGBTQ.
Okay.
And the plus. You guys left out the plus.
Aaron, I would never leave out the plus. I would never leave out the plus. That's the meter thing.
That was a serious note, by the way. We weren't being sarcastic or anything.
No, that was I mean, it sounds like a joke, but it's not a joke.
All right.
Would you stop? See, it sounds like a joke. It's not a joke.
All right, boys.
There's no segueing out of it. Okay. It's not a joke.
Segue, Aaron. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
So last night, Bob Melvin, manager of the Oakland A's, officially becomes the winningest manager in Oakland A's history. 799 wins. Bob, B.O.B. Melvin. All right.
Congrats to Robert.
Second highlight of the week. Zach Short, Tigers shortstop, just got his first start at shortstop, and he is the first person with the name Short to ever get a start at shortstop in MLB.
Let's go, Shorty!
That's history.
Let's go, Shotty!
And fun fact, he's 5'10", more like Zach average. So, anyways.
Slightly above. Aaron, I think American average, slightly above.
5'10" is pretty above average.
Oh, yeah, okay, above average.
No, it's just slightly above. And like you're 5'9" still, so don't even try to say.
No, I'm 110.
Aaron, go ahead, next one.
All right. Oh, I totally fumbled the segue. I could have done a much better segue out of the Pride Month thing. So we're talking about Pride Month, start of Pride Month. The San Francisco Giants are going to be the first team to actually incorporate Pride Month into their jerseys and like the flag. I haven't seen the jerseys. So shout out to the San Francisco Giants. Also the Texas Rangers, and the only team in MLB to not ever have an official Pride Month day.
I mean, that's pretty consistent, I would say. With
Texas.
I mean, I don't want to discriminate. People from Texas might watch the podcast. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
We love Texas.
Yeah. Rangers. Maybe you should.
It's not what the Rangers are standing for.
Yeah. And the Astros also haven't had one, but they had one scheduled for 2020, but then it got canceled because of the Rona. So I guess the Astros are going to do it.
I mean, but they have Altuve on there, so I mean, I feel like they have a representative anyway. So.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Wait. No jokes about that. All right, I'm sorry.
I don't know about that.
You gotta cut that out.
Wait. Take it back. Altuve is a short king. No disrespect.
No, he's not a short king. He's a short cheater who happens to be.
He's a short cheater, and I don't like him, but he's a short king. I have to respect the short.
He is a short king. All right. Yeah. So for my next highlight of the week, as we see here,
a good one. Yeah, this is a good one.
The Oakland A's minor league organization. I mean, it says organization. I assume minor league because it's on the advocates for minor league. If this is major leagues, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? It says minor league. So these are the meals that apparently they're serving their minor league players.
Nice.
After the games.
There's no meat there. It's literally wait, go Aaron, go back to that for a second for the sandwich. I just want to analyze that real quick. That is just cheese, lettuce, and tomato. Not even toasted.
I just want to say, as a lifelong A's fan, this is fucking terrible. I mean,
is that macaroni salad or is that coleslaw or what is that on the side? Is that rice?
That's quinoa. That's quinoa. Is it?
Is it? No. But it's so large. Nah. That's too. I think that's rice, guys. It's just, I don't know. That's.
Yo, and look at the burrito, man. They just like put bean juice in there.
Is that burrito? I didn't. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure if that was a.
They like put. Yeah, that's a tortilla.
Bro, someone just fucking shat on that. Like that just looks like someone just shat on. Like, I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay, well, that's like screwed up. Let me just say,
that looks like you didn't digest the bell peppers and you just took a fat shit on the tortilla.
That's what it looks like. Let me just say, the fucking A's have just been a shitty run organization for a while, and I mean, I just we have to do better. Like the president's apologizing here. He says this is what he says. I mean, whatever. I mean, he was at a Las Vegas Golden Knights game the other day. Yeah. So fuck him. Hopefully he's just bluffing. Let's see. Where's East Bay Chris? He responded to this. He was on the. Well, I don't know. Well, that's all right. So I'm very disappointed. Hopefully what the president says he's going to look out into the vendors and actually like improve this is true, and he's not just blowing smoke at his ass.
And so, can I ask you? Do you think Marcus Semien maybe there's a reason why he wanted to leave? The food was shit. Maybe the food was shitty.
Well, I mean, I assume it's the minor leagues because it says it's tweets coming from the minor league association. So.
It could be, or maybe. I
mean, minor league baseball's had a problem with paying their players just in general. So like, this doesn't surprise me, honestly.
That's true, and I'd assume with COVID, right? Like, money, like
they didn't have a season
make a whole lot of money. Yeah, they didn't make a whole lot of money last year.
Yeah, so yeah. So that was kind of
sounds good. Yeah, you know, all the athletes go out there pumped and ready. A lot of nutrients and energy from white bread, tomatoes, and cheese.
John J. Fisher out.
Yes,
John J. Fisher, goat, my goat, absolute great man.
Take that back.
Absolute fantastic owner. I mean, you could really see he invests his money into the team, like just based on the sandwiches. You can really see he values his team.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So in the future, if the decision episode does happen, you know that might factor in. I'm just throwing it out there.
That might Giants have great food. Hey, Giants minor league has great food. I've heard.
Do you know? Yeah, but that's not a first hand. It's not first hand. Like, how can we how can we know? I think we might have to do a taste test. We might have to just go and get a taste test of like all the stadiums. I don't know. That might be. Yeah. Okay. Aaron, is that it? You have anything else? Is that it? All right. I got some. So today in the morning, this was pretty shocking. We got a few. Just crazy ones. Bob Baffert, Medina Spirit is completely now that they've justified, they've tested the horse twice now. Is passed or has had steroids both times now. So Bob Baffert is now suspended for 2 years. He's the trainer of the horse, and then I'm pretty sure they're going to withdraw the championship. So pretty much the Medina Spirit, one of the most famous, juiced up athletes of all time, in my opinion. We'll always remember Medina Spirit. Not, in my book, I still think the GOAT. Won that championship fair and square. Steroids, fake news. Next one, Coach K retired. But Coach K usually likes to have the spotlight. Danny Ainge then retired as well, and then Brad Stevens is now kind of fired, but technically they just kind of promoted him.
They promoted him.
There was rumors he would get fired. Pretty much.
And then he got promoted.
He got promoted. So that's going to be interesting. And then Myles Garrett, he gets retired from basketball. So congratulations to Myles Garrett from having an awesome career. Which all I remember is him. He had like a dunk compilation where. The Browns pretty much just forced him. He can't play basketball anymore. They told him he can't do it anymore because he used to post on his Twitter and Instagram clips of him dunking and stuff like that. Dunks. And he's retired from basketball now. He's walking away from the game. A little too early in my opinion, but one of the greats. Yeah, Myles Garrett, NBA legend. Next, Antonio Brown announced that he is partnering with the These Nuts coin. Fuck, I can't say this straight. Let me say this with a straight face. Antonio Brown is partnering with These Nuts coin. And that's his, his new Bitcoin equivalent that he's repping.
You're lying, right?
No. It's right here. These Nuts here. I can put that out in post. We have These Nuts coin. He has in his graphics is why These Nuts coin ? And there's a few bullet points. It's fighting cancer worldwide. I'm not sure how these nuts are fighting cancer. I can't say this with a straight face.
I have what?
Coin holder rewards and celebs want these nuts. That's the last bullet point. I'm not kidding. This the last bullet point is celebs want these nuts. And then on the top left corner it says fat in the sack and earn rewards back. So Antonio Brown.
What does cryptocurrency come to? This is why I'll never invest. Because
are you more of a cum rocket guy? Are you a cum rocket guy? Or
I'm more of a cum rocket guy myself. I think this is going to dilute the market. I'm not looking forward to it.
You think so? Is going to do the price of cum
rocket? I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just throwing out financial terms.
Cum rocket is the new one that they've used for. There's now NFTs of porn of like porn and stuff like that. So like I've seen I think it might have been Mia Malkova or some shit. Like someone was selling like porn NFTs.
Wait, who's that?
Who's that? I don't know. I'm not familiar. She's a famous actress. I don't think I've seen any of her films. But you can buy her NFTs using only cum rocket. And then there's also MILF coin. I know that MILF coin, These Nuts coin, and cum rocket. But yeah, glad to hear Antonio Brown is on These Nuts.
Oh my God.
Okay, next one. I just wanted to go quickly. This is like very old news. I had this written down from like literally last week, and we like maybe the day after we started recording from last week's episode. There's all these fans that are wilding out now. We got the popcorn thrown, water bottle thrown, spitting at Trae Young.
That's why we can't have nice
things. Stormed the court in the Wizards game.
Yeah, the Wizards when he got tackled. Yeah.
The security guard
had to sign him. Football team had to sign the security guard. And then what was it was someone's family. I think it was a John Morant's family.
John Morant. John Morant and Dylan Brooks.
This has to be just like the fans have not been in stands for so long that people just have forgotten how to act. It's just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna act as crazy. Aaron and we were at the A's game last week, and we saw fans wilding out too. So I mean, I think it's an adjustment period that like people just are not used to like acting normally in society. So like it's gonna take a few months probably until people start to realize it again.
As Kevin Durant put
struck out twice. Sorry.
Oh,
no comment. No comment. Moving on. As Kevin Durant put it, grow up.
Okay, no, I mean, I like shit talking sports. Shit, you can't have sports without shit talking. That's why the fans are fun. But there's a line. I'll say that. Next one. The Milwaukee Bucks are clapped back at the Miami Heat fans. That was funny. They literally after they swept them, they just found like tweets of like Miami Heat fans like, "Oh, shut the fuck up! Heat in 5, Heat in 4, Heat in like 6, Heat in 7," and it literally just exposed. They didn't even blur out like their usernames or anything. Just exposed every single one of them, and just that. I think that was it was a good clapback. I think it was a good move. It was a really good move. Next one. Oh, Aaron Rodgers in Hawaii. He's got his man bun. He's now a guitar guy, which I was gonna say like which one's worse? Is a guitar guy worse or a backwards hat guy? Because I feel like they're like in a similar family. I think they're.
Colin Cowherd hates him anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Well, because I think the guitar guy at a party, like if you're the type of like a guy like you just at a party and all of a sudden you just pull out an acoustic guitar, which is what it seemed like Aaron Rodgers did.
Yeah, no, we can't do that. Backwards hats. Look at this. I'll stand with backwards hats, dudes.
You stand with but guitar guys, that's like that. That's
I can't stand with guitar guys. If you know how to play a guitar, don't do it at a party or in a public area.
It's a little bit, but I mean that is Aaron Rodgers like type fashion of just being like, oh guys, look at me, like check me out, like, and it was like he just played like a few chords, like he strummed a few chords, and like it was like, wow, that's so cool.
It's like, you know the circle of fifths, cool buddy.
Yeah, that's sick. But speaking of Aaron Rodgers, and this is I told Lemire, and I'm pretty sure Lemire has not heard of this. So I think this is, and I'm not sure if you heard about this either. Danica Patrick, I don't know if you guys know, she's a NASCAR driver.
I am familiar.
Used to date Aaron Rodgers. She went on an interview. Let me read this with a straight face. The former NASCAR star posted a message on her Instagram account about narcissistic abuse. For those of you who have had exposure to one, this will take all of your seemingly confused and emotionally draining experiences and create a huge aha moment. And for those of you who haven't, you will want to know what to look for. Narcissistic abuse is no joke and one of the most difficult emotional experiences to regain your confidence and clarity from. But I always say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger and smarter. That's what Danica Patrick said. Narcissistic abuse. I mean, she did just date Aaron Rodgers. I mean, is it too much of a stretch to be like, this is who she's talking about? I mean, the biggest narcissist, maybe the biggest narcissistic athlete of all time, maybe. Like, we're talking about, I mean, especially in football right now, I think this is like the biggest narcissist there is. She did just start dating him. I don't think so. Patrick Mahomes doesn't go on Pat McAfee and bitch about how everyone thinks he's bad.
No, Aaron Rodgers doesn't too either.
Yeah, he does.
Aaron Rodgers speaks facts.
Aaron, let's get your opinion. Aaron, what do you think? Is Danica Patrick talking about Patrick, or is she talking about Aaron Rodgers?
Hey, I don't want to put anyone named Aaron, under the bus, but she's definitely talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but let's, before we get out there, Lemire, we want a statement from you, Lemire. Are you disavowing narcissistic abuse?
No, I'm not.
Whoa! So you think?
Sorry.
So you're against Danica Patrick? You think she?
No, that's not what I meant. That's not...
You say she doesn't know her ass from a hole in the ground. Is that what you said?
Whoa! Are you once again, I'm gonna let you say this one. Are you disavowing narcissistic abuse?
No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Whoa. See, Aaron, I will definitively right here.
Okay.
I'm disavowing narcissistic abuse.
I don't know what's defined as narcissistic
Wait.
abuse.
Let me finish. I'm disavowing narcissistic abuse. Danica Patrick dealt with everything, and I am with the abused, with the victim in the situation, Danica Patrick.
Me too.
Go fuck yourself, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron, let's hear your statement. Aaron, what do you think about narcissistic abuse?
I think it's not okay, and I think Aaron Rodgers should be buried under the prison.
I agree. Let me even cancel off this podcast. All right. And then the last one I saved last but not least. I have a lot this week. I told you I have a shit ton.
What the fuck is the meter?
I don't know. The meter just disappeared. The meter really got.
Yeah, whatever. I'm listening. That's all that matters.
Aaron, you're here. Some hockey news. The Toronto Maple Leafs. I just feel bad for Toronto Maple Leafs fans. This is like horrible. I mean, they were up 3-1. I remember we were talking about this. I was like, oh, our predictions were so bad. The Canadians are about to go out to the Maple Leafs. The Canadians were down 3-1 to the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then they let a comeback. And they won an OT game 7, so they won that. But where it really sucks is if you look down at the history, and I knew there was bad, but I didn't realize how bad it was for Maple Leafs fans, not Canadians fans, Maple Leafs fans, because let's just go down your history. So they haven't won a playoff series since 2004. That was the last time they won a playoff series.
So they're the Kings, basically.
No, you'll hear this. It gets pretty bad. I don't really know. I was trying thinking of like a comparison, but I can't really think of one. In like the 60s and 70s, they were like probably like that's why there's a lot of old fans who like the Maple Leafs, because they won like a bunch of championships like back to back. Like they were like a dynasty pretty much. So they have like a lot of fans because of that. I think Justin Bieber's a fan.
So like the Niners in the 90s and the 80s compared to the Niners in the 2000s.
I was gonna say the Cowboys. Yes, actually Niners kind of fitted too, but the Cowboys kind of fitted as well. Yeah, where you'll hear their history now, like they're really good in the past, but then you hear their history right now and it's not very good. Which I guess it could be applicable to the Niners as well. So the first time they made the playoffs in that stretch after 2004 was in 2013, which they went to game 7 again. So they went to game 7 all the way, and they had a 4-1 lead in the third period, and things looked good. And then the other team scored 3 unanswered, or they scored 3 unanswered and they lost, or 4 unanswered, sorry, and they lost. 2017 they were up 2-1 in the series. They lost in game 6. 2018 they lost in game 7. 2019 they lost in game 7. And then now 2021 they lost in game 7. This is like a team where like they make it to the playoffs, and they're the number 1 seed too. Like they're kind of like I saw someone say like they're like the Packers, where like they're really good and then they just choke it, like whatever. They're always like really good in the season and then they just choke it like right before the championship. This is not even right before. This is the first round. And yeah, they haven't won a playoff series since 2004. It's kind of like the Cowboys, I guess. I was thinking like they've been really successful in the past and then they just haven't done shit now. But this is like a Falcons like bad luck combined with like the Cowboys like history combined with like, and then like this one stings the most. Like I saw all these Maple Leafs fans on Twitter like being really pissed off, because the Canadians are like, this is like their Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers like type of rivalry. Like this is like their big like, because they 2 teams in Canada. These are the 2 probably biggest teams in Canada, and yeah, they have a pretty big rivalry. And then to lose up 3-1 in Game 7 to the Canadians, that's rough. Maple Leafs fans, that's got to be rough.
I'm more of a Winnipeg Jets guy myself.
More of a Winnipeg Jets guy. Okay, I think they did win, but yeah, I just saw that, and I just saw Twitter. All the Maple Leafs fans were just being like pretty much suicidal. I mean, are you ever gonna come back, or you're just gonna be off camera?
Yeah, hold up. I'm almost.
Okay. Almost. But yeah, that's rough for them. That's fucking rough. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. But yeah, let's get on to our. I mean, do you want to do the game thing first, or you want to do the NBA? I think we got to do NBA talk first.
I got my whiteboard.
Okay. Is that what you were thinking so long about? Like, what took you?
Yeah, I had to erase it.
Oh, okay. I mean, let's do some NBA talk first, right before we start the game.
Oh, yes. I'd love to do that.
I think let's get into that. Let me pull up just so I don't forget any of the series. We talk about every single one of them. All right, let's talk about NBA playoffs now. Jazz Grizzlies is the first series. When you and I were doing this last time, you emphatically started saying that you think the Grizzlies can win now after they won the first game. It sounds like things have changed. It sounds like things have changed.
Okay. In my defense,
you're being
the Grizzlies have had 2 very bad last 2 minutes of the game where they could have totally won the game. They just chose not to. Mm-hmm. They just blew it up in the last.
No credit to the Jazz. It was no credit to the Jazz.
Okay, the Jazz are playing well. Donovan Mitchell's playing well. Expected. But like, the Grizzlies have been close. The Grizzlies have been close. All right, they have been close. Aaron's putting on his Jazz shirt, from what I can tell.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this game should have been in 4. I think on Instagram post, Aaron and I both put in 4. Let me put in 5. This should have probably been in 4. That first game was very fluky.
Double points for me coming soon.
No, John Stockton, nice.
Yo, that's right.
And that's pretty small, Aaron. Yeah, from when is that from?
This is when I was like 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
John, look at that.
3, that's fucking huge when you're 3, though. That's probably like a fucking dress.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, with the champion on the side too. Ooh,
yeah,
dude.
Authentic.
Also, we don't condone the racist behavior of the Jazz fan base.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Although they do have Dwayne Wade as part owner.
I did say you can't be racist when Dwayne Wade. That you can, not possible. Lemire, you want to skip the next one I was going to talk about for last. Let's just finish off the West. Let's do Denver versus Portland. That last game, we're recording Tuesday. That game, or recording Wednesday. The game on Tuesday. That was fucking crazy. I mean, I like the Trailblazers, and like that was like, yeah, I was upset that they lost, but at the same time, I was like, that was like one of the best games I've seen like in the last like 2-3 years. Like that was a fun ass fucking game, and it sucked that like majority of people in the world did not get to see that just because it was not like
the Jazz Lakers
TNT games, the Lakers, Lakers, which is over. Like
the Suns,
it was over in the first 5 minutes.
Lakers,
it was over. That's even me being like over exaggerating. That game was over.
It was close until the first quarter. It was 28.
No, I was watching. It was like even then it was like nowhere close. You could just see the Lakers have like. We'll talk about it later, but it was not that close. This one was crazy. Damian Lillard, he passed Klay Thompson most 3-pointers now in a playoff game. I thought, dude, at one point I was like, dude, he might break fucking Michael Jordan's like a playoff to like total in a game. I thought like that totally could be like in one game, like because he was going off. I think he had like 55 or 56 in the end. Damian Lillard was going crazy. I think in the 2 overtimes. He had like 19 points out of the combined 21 that they scored with the Blazers. So like it was literally just him. He had like 3 clutch 3-pointers. He had one to send it to OT, then one to make it a 3-point lead for the Nuggets, and then the 3-pointer right after that, following that, to send it to double OT. And then they had a chance in double OT to potentially make a 3 that would send it to triple OT. But CJ McCollum stepped out of bounds. CJ McCollum took a little jab step out, and they called him on that. But regardless, I think that was still a crazy fucking game. Like that, this is a fun series. These are 2 teams that are, I think, are pretty evenly matched. And this is, I mean, I like the Trailblazers are really fucking fun to watch. They're a team that when they turn it on, they're like a super fast pace, very fun to fucking watch.
All that to get swept by Legoat.
Oh, so the Lakers
move on, huh?
Lakers move on. Okay. Next one, Clippers, Mavericks, which is, I think this is a pretty big fucking turn because when Lemire and I recorded this segment last week, we were kind of like, damn, the Clippers fucking suck, dude. Maybe Kawhi's gonna come to the Warriors. Paul George is gonna get traded. They have to blow everything up. This sucks.
2-2, baby.
And now it's 2-2. And now with
because Luka's injured.
Well,
he's also a bitch ass white boy.
Yeah. Well, here's what I was gonna talk. Luka's injury. Like, I just started thinking about that. Like, if you're like, the all-time cop-out move, I think nerves are the all-time cop-out move. Because, like, who can prove that you have a nerve injury? Like, if you're, like, let's say you're playing bad at, like, a game or something, and you're like, oh, dude, my fucking nerves, man. Who can prove it? Who can say, like,
he was playing really well. His free throw
shooting is awful, though. Like, his free throw shooting 40. He's shooting 40%. 40% from free throw.
He's like shooting from 40. He's shooting 42 from 3 and 40 from free throw, which is.
I have no clue. He's literally been watching Ben Simmons film or some shit. Like, I have no clue what the fuck he's doing. Like, this is like not even Ben Simmons. Like, this is like Shaq type fucking like.
Nah, Ben Simmons is shooting 25
worse than Shaq right now, dude. He's like 2 for 14, 2 for 16.
Yeah, he's shooting 25% this series.
Ooh, Ben Simmons? Is he?
Yeah.
No, during the playoffs. Shooting.
Yeah, during the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, Ben Simmons has. We'll talk about that later too. But yeah, I mean, that's been a big turn. I feel like it was at one point when the Mavericks were up 2-0. It was like, I mean, dude, fuck, the Clippers got to blow everything up, and now it's like, oh, Clippers can actually win this, and actually, Clippers are looking not too bad now. Like, I mean, like this is like they're when they put it together, they actually look like a pretty decent team, which is what everyone has said, but they like so rarely put it together, and like for a few moments, they actually look like a kind of a decent basketball team. But I guess
give me the Mavs in 7.
Give me Clippers and give me Clippers.
I don't think so. I think I'm with
6.
Aaron. I think I think Clippers in 7 is what I put. I think that's like a good one. I'm gonna stick with.
I put Clippers in 4, but that was mostly shit posting.
Yeah, Aaron. If it helps, I put the Nuggets in 4.
That was I don't know why. Yeah, that was like a ridiculous one. Like the Blazers not that bad. Like I mean I don't think the Nuggets were doing that. Let's see. Next one we got. Let's go to the East because we're saving one game in the West because Lemire wants to say that for later. Or do you want to talk about it right now, Lemire?
I'll save it for later. Save the best for last.
I mean, there's not that much. Like if we're talking about the most recent game, it was pretty bad. But all right, let's talk about this. This is a pretty big turn as well. Philly versus Washington. So I mean, Philly's gonna obviously win this one, but now Embiid is out, and Embiid could be out for for a significant amount of time now. Will the Sixers the Sixers I thought would be a finals contender. Without Embiid though, I mean I don't know who would they even be able to beat, because they're gonna play probably the Hawks next. I'm not so sure if they can fucking beat the Hawks with just Ben Simmons and Tobias. Like Tobias Harris is playing out of his mind, but Ben Simmons was playing he's been playing okay, but like his shooting percentages.
Bro, he can't make a fucking free throw, bro. He can't make a free throw to save his life.
He can't make a 3 or a free throw. Aaron said
I got them both, bro.
Yeah.
Dude was 2 for 14 at one point. It was 2 for 15, bro. Come on. He's not.
Okay, Tobias Harris is going off though. Tobias Harris is going
I still think they could beat the Hawks because Hawks have very shoddy defense.
I mean, they have good big men there. Capella's been playing out of his mind. Capella plays.
Collins has stepped up this series. Collins has stepped up.
So I actually do, and Bogdanovic is not a bad defender either. Yeah, so I mean, I actually don't think they're gonna have they don't match up that horribly. But without Embiid, I think the Sixers win with Embiid easily. I would say against the Hawks, they probably win in 5 or 6. That would be my prediction. But now without Embiid, that makes it a lot more fucking interesting. I think the Hawks have a chance to win.
I think Embiid comes back. Woj said he's day to day.
Yeah, but the injury, from what I think is,
torn meniscus. It's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, 2-week injury.
It's gonna be like a few. Yeah, I probably will miss. This series is over. The Wizards, even without him, they'll win it. That's no biggie.
Yeah.
And this is the big this is the Sixers every single year where they look good and then something happens and then they start fucking losing. All right, let's talk about the next one. Brooklyn versus Boston. Yeah, this one's over. It's already over. Yeah, it's already over.
Shout out Jason Tatum though. Shout out Jason Tatum.
Yeah, what else can you do? Brad Stevens pretty much was going to get fired because the Celtics have just been underperforming. But Brooklyn is fucking amazing. I'm just going to say this. The Brooklyn, when they play, they're
can't
fucking
play defense, bro.
Have you seen it? When you see them play and they actually start playing together, it's the fucking. I've never seen it. There's nothing.
That is true,
I've never seen.
I don't know how far they can get. I'm sure they'll make it pretty far, but I don't know. I think Milwaukee.
I think they're gonna win it all. When you see that team turn on, I've never seen it. I'm even talking about the Warriors with Steph, KD, and Clay, and Draymond, and all those guys, or whatever, all the supporting cast they had. They're not, and especially if Dinwiddie comes back too, their bench is actually pretty fucking loaded too.
Wait, Dinwiddie's coming back in the playoffs?
There's rumors that he got injured that he could come back. Yeah, they have Joe Harris who's been fucking really good up there. Tyler Johnson, their Suns legend.
Yeah, Valley Boy.
Nick Claxton was a rookie who's been playing pretty fun. They're a really fucking solid team. They're the team to beat in the East.
Obviously, yeah, but I think Milwaukee has a chance to beat them.
Yeah, I think Milwaukee has a big chance.
I don't think they have a big chance. I think they have a little bit of a chance. But
I go 40-60 in favor of Nets.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. They're just. I've never seen a team that offensively fucking good when they're on. There's never been
Okay. When they play Milwaukee could go shot for shot on offense because they don't play defense. Yeah, they can.
How are they going to go
who's stopping Giannis? Giannis literally bread and butter every damn time.
Sure, but at one point, once you get to the crunch time, you need someone to match threes.
You need stops.
You need threes, and you need jump shots.
You need stops. And the problem is stops. You need stops.
You're not going to. That's the thing. You can't stop all three of those guys.
Drew Holiday can stop one of them. Chris Middleton can.
You still got check this out. Check this out. You stop. Wait. You stop James Harden. Check this out. You have another top 5 player in the league, and you have another top 10 player probably.
You let Kyrie do his thing. Stop James Harden.
That's an excellent.
You put Middleton on Kyrie, and you put what's his face? Giannis on KD, and Middleton on Kyrie.
Okay, that was that easy, Lemire. That's
yeah, it's simple as that.
It's that simple. The Celtics, all they have to do, you put Tatum on this guy, and you put Robert Williams on Kevin Durant, and it's just it's really easy, man. Lemire. It's really
Giannis is a defensive player of the year type guy. I don't know how you're comparing him to Robert Williams.
Check this out. Top 5 players. 1 top 10 player. No other team has this. I can't think of a team in the last 20 years it's had.
But the thing that worries me about them is they don't play defense. You're right. Sure. When they're on, but that's a little worrying. But that's also I still think they're favorites, but I think the Bucks can definitely pull it off.
I'm not saying that the Bucks have no chance, but to be the Bucks all do. Come on, they match up so fucking.
No, I'm not saying that.
They do match up well. That's why they have a better chance than they on any other team.
I don't know about that necessarily. I'm taking the Nets to pretty far. I'm going to stick with them. Milwaukee versus who are they playing? Oh, the Heat. Yeah, this was. Lemire got his double points with the fucking
bubble guppies.
No, you did. You got your double points.
I got a double points here. I was gonna say you got him with the 5 and 5 with the
in the
Jazz.
Nets,
I got him.
yeah.
I got him here. They're bubble guppies.
And the Nets one too.
The Heat bubble guppies, straight bubble.
Yeah.
Guppies. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I just want to bring this. I tweeted this out, but if the Lakers get out in the first round, the Heat get out in the first round, can we just call the 20? Is it 2020? Yeah. Can we just finally put an asterisk to that championship? Like not count. Like LeBron's back to 3 rings, 3 and 6, 3, 6 and 1. Like I've been saying. I think so. Next one, Knicks Hawks, which is another one that like changed very drastically from when Lemire and I were talking about it last week. Where we're like, oh, this is a really good matchup. Like, they match up really well together. Like at that point, it was the Knicks just won. The Hawks won and then the Knicks won the next one. So it was 1-1, I think, right, Lemire, when we were talking about it. And we're like, oh, this is gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna go to 7. Now it's 3-1. The Hawks play tonight. I think there's probably a good chance. Julius Randle is not playing very well. He's playing like ass.
They need someone. All their shooters are playing very bad right now.
No, here's the problem. They have Tom Thibodeau, which is like, this is the classic Tom Thibodeau move right here, which is you play really fucking good. You overachieve in the regular season just to like majorly underachieve in the postseason. It's like he tires everybody out.
I may sound crazy here, but give me the Knicks in 7.
No, you're crazy.
They have not been playing well. I agree, but I think one game they are ought to find their shooting stroke once. Derrick Rose is playing well. He's giving them solid.
They need to win 3 games though. It's not one game.
Okay, but 2 of them are at home.
They've lost at home. It's not like that.
Okay, but like Madison Square Garden is like a plus 10 points.
Sure, but here's the problem. This is what Thibodeau did with Derrick Rose, which got him injured. Is he overplays his players? Like Julius Randle played like the most minutes out of anybody in the NBA. He looks exhausted. He just doesn't look like he looks bad on court. And I think it's a combination of maybe the fans, but I think it's more that he's just exhausted. Like he's fucking tired from the season. Derrick Rose is stepping up, which like okay, but like other than that, they got just nobody else. Like Julius Randle has been shooting awful, just efficiency wise. You're a big efficiency guy. Julius Randle. Not a big efficiency guy.
Been pretty bad as well.
RJ Barrett's kind of never been like that fantastic, but yeah, he's been pretty bad this season or this series. It's just Derrick Rose really, and I mean the Hawks have been playing at him. Trae Young's literally dropped 30 points every single fucking game. Trae Young's playing fucking amazing.
Ice Trae.
Yeah, I think
he's starting to grow on me.
Well, Lemire, you were a big Giannis hater. You were like one of the biggest Giannis haters I knew at one point.
Yo, I've always liked Giannis. I just don't.
No, you were like, bro,
people say he is.
Yeah, see, this is the Giannis hater, and now you're like, oh, dude, I really like Giannis. He's a really cool guy.
He is. He's always been a cool guy.
Is he a top 5 player in the NBA?
No.
Okay, that's a crack take.
That's a crack take. That's a crack
take. Here's my top 5. Listen.
We already heard your top 5. We did a whole.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again. All right. LeBron, KD, Steph, Kawhi, and James Harden. James Harden.
So okay. It's not a horrible list. I just think that LeBron maybe. I mean, especially once we're gonna talk about now. Let's talk about this game. Lakers. That's an excellent transition. Lakers Suns. I just gotta say this because I told Lemire like not to get too comfortable. Like, right, this is very interesting because like when we recorded this last time, Lemire was hyped because it was 1-0. I told Lemire, I was like, Lemire, don't get too carried away right now because LeBron's gonna win the next 2, or he's gonna win fucking. Watch.
He doesn't look like the LeBron of old.
That's what I was gonna. And the thing is,
this is LeBron. This is LeMickey.
It is, but here's the problem. I've seen the story too many times. I've seen this too many fucking times as a LeBron hater. He looks washed, and you're like, oh, this guy's fucking trash. Like, little washed, and then he drops a 40-point triple double with like 2 blocks and 3 steals, and then like you're like, fuck me, this sucks. So
yeah,
I'm
gonna
put that out there that it might happen at one point, but at the same time, we haven't seen it. LeBron's been so passive. I've never seen LeBron this passive, and
he's not aggressive. Like Mikal Bridges just puts his hand up, and LeBron's like, all right, I'm not gonna drive. I'm gonna pass it out.
I mean, what was the game 4? The Lakers could have still come back, and he just like towards the end he let the Suns shoot a 3 to end the game, and he just played no defense. He just stood there and just walked back to the other side. They still had a chance. This game, he left that's a typical LeBron fashion where he left 5 minutes early, whatever, the game being over. And all the LeBron fans like, oh, he's just rehabbing his ankle, guys. It's like he's not being disrespectful. It's just rehabbing his ankle, no big deal. It's typical LeBron behavior, but I would say it's crazy to be like, you know what? I think LeBron's gonna stay like this. I would expect, especially Thursday, because like everyone.
I think they win Thursday.
All I hear on ESPN is, oh, this is a legacy game for him. This is a legacy because he's never lost in he's never lost back-to-back games. I think in the first series or something like that. Or he's
never lost the first series. He's never lost the first round.
I was gonna say I'm not sure, but I think you're right about that. But I saw something. He's never lost back-to-back games, and now that he lost Game 4 and Game 5 back-to-back, first time in his career that's ever happened.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, LeBron's
okay, but here's my thing.
And I don't like to say it, but he's actually kind of decent. Like he's not half bad at this whole basketball thing. LeBron, or let me go ahead.
All right. Here's the thing. I was watching the Suns podcast. I'll plug them because I watch them every day. It's called The Timeline, a Phoenix Suns podcast. Go check them out if you want.
Gross.
But they were saying Game 6 is meant for like legendary games. And like that's where you solidify that you're like you can define yourself through a Game 6, and I think Devin Booker is meant for that. I may be biased, but like Devin Booker is meant for the moment. It's facts. Maybe. It's facts. Devin Booker like lives for the moment. Like he's Kobe. He has be legendary.
He lives for the moment to pass the ball to Chris Paul. He's comparing the ball away to Chris Paul. He did. He's compared to Kobe so many times. No. Where it's like not apt at all.
Okay, offensively.
Can I be honest with you? They don't play very similarly.
They do. Did you see that? Did you see that fadeaway jumper on the baseline?
He's nowhere good. He's nowhere near as good as that fade. Like his fadeaway is like not that good. Like
his turnaround fadeaway is not that good.
I would say Kawhi Leonard is much closer to Michael Jordan or like Kobe Bryant than like his
Booker's
gameplay.
Close. Booker, Kawhi, and Jason Tatum. Those are the 3 ones.
I would say Tatum and Kawhi because Booker just doesn't do that fadeaway. He doesn't have the muscle. He doesn't have the muscle that either Kobe or MJ had to like push in and like do those kind of like contested dunks and stuff like that. I mean, he's not bad. He's like
I think Booker's gonna have a big game in LA in front of Kendall Jenner.
It has to. I mean, okay. Can we just talk about AD has to come back, right? AD had to come back. Like that.
Dude, okay, even if he comes back, he's coming on a groin strain. He's gonna.
I'm saying that he has to come. I mean, I thought he was gonna come back this game. I mean, I thought he was just gonna have to play through it because like this is a big time. Like this defines a whole lot of fucking things for the Lakers. That if they lose this one, I mean, especially in round 1, like if they lost to Phoenix in like the Western Conference Finals, the whole narrative would be like totally different. Like if it was like the Phoenix Suns matched up against the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, Lakers losing like 6. The narrative was like, oh, LeBron still made it to Western Conference Finals. It's still a good season. You lose in round 1, everything changes. I mean, I think AD has to fucking play. Like I don't care if like you can't run and you have to like hobble on one leg and have to wheel you out there when you shoot free throws. Like. You have to fucking play. Like AD has to fucking play.
As a admirer of the sport, I do wish the Lakers do not rush Anthony Davis back and sit him out for Game 6 so he can be fully healthy.
For Game 7.
No, for next season.
So when they win the game, and when they say, "Oh, I mean, that's so nice of you. I can't believe you say
nice
that.
Of you,
it's so nice of you." But I just want a competitive game, to be honest, because they've had a few competitive games, but they haven't like had one where it's like down to the wire, where it's like like they're like.
Game 1 was pretty down to the wire, and Game 2 was too.
Kind of, but like other than that, they haven't had a game like whatever the Nuggets
buzzer beater
right here. Even buzzer beater, but it's just like we're like your heart's racing a little bit. Like I mean, I've been watching this. It's like this is like not the like doesn't been like that.
Heart, hey, don't say my heart doesn't race. My heart races every damn game.
Were you racing at fucking 30 points up like that? I mean, I was telling you, I think they could have subbed me and the Suns could have subbed me and I think they would have still won the game. Like I could have went in there, just literally turned the ball over every fucking play and I think we still would have won the game. It was such a boring ass, like I actually feel bad. Like TNC should have literally at halftime swapped the games and should have been like, guys, we're gonna actually show you the Blazers Nuggets game now because this game is much more interesting than the fucking Lakers getting blown out by 30. That's it. Do you guys want to make a few predictions? I mean, I guess because we're we can just make
update our predictions.
Yeah, so we already have those. Can you write those down since you've been the tally guy? So we're gonna have. I mean, I don't think let's not jump the gun on the Sixers Hawks thing. Let's wait on that. I guess until the Hawks is official because the meter's still holding out for the Knicks. Let's jump. Okay, we know for a fact Nets Bucks is gonna happen. We know that's gonna happen.
Yes. Let me go on my notes. Got it.
So that's going to be one. And then what's another one that we have? Do you guys want to pencil in? Well, no, the Clippers we don't know yet, so I'm not going to say that. Let's not pencil that one in.
You can pencil nothing. Just update our predictions for the rest of the other ones. We don't have to put those out in the graphic.
Well, no, I mean, let's just go like as we go. Let's just do these ones, and then whatever next week we'll do all the other ones. You want to do Nets?
Let's do Nets Bucks.
That's the only one, really. Yeah, that's the only one I think we can do. That's the only one.
Let's just do that.
Yeah, Nets Bucks.
Nets and 6. That's what I'm going
with. That's what I was thinking too. Nets and 6.
I'm gonna go Bucks.
I'm rooting for Milwaukee.
Bucks and 6 for me.
And fuck it, dude. Bucks and 4, man.
Did you say fuck it?
Pop the ball.
I want to, but we're not doing that.
I meant 7.
I was told I was like, dude, come on, bro. That's crazy, bro. Bucks are in 4. Like that's not gonna happen. and pop the
Bucks in 7. Bucks in.
I mean, I have faith. I mean, I don't want the Nets to win because I don't want ring chasing to become a thing because the NBA is already bad for that. So I mean, it's already a thing. But yeah.
The Nets are fun to watch though. I'll say that. I also don't hate like any of the players on the Nets. I don't hate as much. Like if it was like, let's say LeBron teamed up with, let me think, Chris Paul and I don't like Chris Paul.
He just
always bitches and he's kind of a dirty player. Like nobody ever talks about it just because he's like he's just like a goody two shoes type of personality. Who else do I not really like? There's really not that many other superstars other than just LeBron James I don't like.
You hate Devin Booker.
I don't actually hate Devin Booker. I hate him because you like the Suns. The same way that you hated on the Trailblazers because I was rooting for them. I guess that's really, I don't know. I can't really think of
Westbrook.
I don't necessarily hate him. I mean, you were hating on Westbrook. You didn't put him in your top 15. Neither one of you guys put him in your top 15.
Yeah, because he's not a top 15. Devin Booker's better.
Devin Booker is not better than him.
Devin Booker is better. Right now, yeah. I'll take Devin Booker any day of the week. This is when I'd take Trey over. I'd take Trey over Russ right now.
I think Trey over Booker right now. That's not even a hot take.
Oh my god! One plays defense.
Devin Booker doesn't really play a whole lot of defense.
Okay. That's how I know you haven't watched basketball in the past year. Devin Booker is a very solid defender now.
I don't know. I would say let's just make it. Aaron, let's just go down.
Okay, watch some damn basketball.
Aaron, let's just go. Me and you just for a little bit. Trae Young, I'll take over Devin Booker. I mean, Donovan Mitchell. Do we even need to talk about that? That's not even a discussion that we have to talk about right there. I didn't answer that. Easy.
Kai Bowman.
Easy. Let's.
I'd take
I'm leaving for my mental health right now.
You want to take Josh Jackson? Josh Jackson.
Oh, and give me that Ilgauskas guy from like the 07 Cavs.
Oh, I didn't. Aaron, that's a good. I think give me Anderson Varejao from that Cavs team as well. Honestly, give me that whole Cavs team minus LeBron. Give me that whole Cavs team minus LeBron. I'll take him over.
Better than LeBron.
I'll probably say that. Yeah. Minus LeBron. Give me that whole Cavs team. Fuck. All right, that's our NBA talk.
All right, we can come back.
Yeah, Devin Booker. I mean, he's probably like a top 50 player, I would say.
No, we're done. Let's keep Lemire here.
That was a I gave him a compliment. I thought that was a compliment.
Okay.
All right, that's our NBA talk. We just predicted that game. We'll predict probably all the other ones later. I think the Hawks probably win tonight. I think I was gonna say we can probably safely predict the Hawks 6-1, but we'll say that for next week.
No. Knicks win tonight.
I mean, I had the Knicks win in my thing, so that would have given me a point for. But yeah, I don't think. Do we all pick?
I was the only one who went the Hawks.
Yeah.
Oh, you went Hawks.
Aaron went Hawks in 7.
I did, so that's probably not gonna happen. But
so I mean, if you want the meter scenario where the Knicks win,
Knicks
win next 2 games.
They won 2 in a row and they lose. Yeah, they lose the last one.
The Knicks lose the game 7 in the Garden. I don't know, man.
I mean, losing in the Garden, that's pretty typical Knicks type behavior. So all right, and let's go on to our next segment.
All right.
What is your mystery game show?
And our mystery game. Okay, so today's game is guess the NFL player based on the arrest. Woo! And I just want to say,
wait, Aaron, can we do like a Wheel of Fortune? And do it again, Aaron.
Okay, hold on. Just on a serious note before we get into this.
Yes.
I am not including any domestic violence arrests, murder arrests, and also I scrolled through every not most of the NFL players' arrests from 2021 to the year 2000. That's where this takes place in.
And that's impressive.
And there is a lot of domestic violence arrests. Like I knew it was bad, but I just seeing it laid out, it's pretty gross. So there's no super serious.
We don't joke about that.
Yeah, there's no super serious charges here. Obviously, I just want to say that it's an issue. This is going to be more of the more interesting ones.
For fun. We're doing this for fun.
Who got arrested for stapling the wrong piece of paper?
All right, we're playing. Name that NFL player based off.
Hey. All right, multiple choice. There's 10 questions. We're just gonna see who wins.
Okay.
All right. First one, we're gonna do some softball ones. Not super obvious, but and then we're gonna get into.
So we go at the same time. We're doing like what we did with the Twitter things.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just
reveal. All right. Yeah. First one. This player was suspected of possessing a stolen gun after Cleveland police pulled over a car he was a passenger in.
Oh, fuck.
So, okay. By the way, on the official website, I'm just listing the description of why they were arrested.
Okay. Ruben
so, A, Kareem Hunt. B, Marshawn Lattimore. C, Rashad Higgins. Or D, Johnny Manziel. Get in your guess. If you want me to read it again, I will.
I think I know this. Read it again, please. Thank you.
Suspected of possessing a stolen gun after Cleveland police pulled over a car he was a passenger in. They're working right now. Look at this. It's interesting. All right, hold them up. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1. Who do you? Lemire is wrong. You put Marshawn Lattimore. Lemire is wrong. You went Johnny Manziel. Well, boys, you should get double points there because Lemire was wrong. And it's Marshawn Lattimore.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. Marshawn Lattimore wasn't D. I thought D was Marshawn Lattimore. I thought B was Johnny Manziel.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the
fuck out. I swear.
He said it back for you, too. He gave it back for you.
No, he just read the question back. I genuinely thought Marshawn Lattimore was D.
You should have asked for clarification.
Lemire, I can't verify that. I'm unfortunate.
Yeah.
But just, if you want me to rehash the options,
double right.
Because I knew Marshawn Lattimore played at Ohio State, so he's like from there.
Yeah, but this was actually recently. It was a couple months ago. So yeah.
All right.
Anyways, next one. Accused of assaulting a moving truck driver in dispute over payment outside his home in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh.
Is it A, Terrell Owens, B, Carlton Davis, C, Ryan Jensen, or D, Antonio Brown?
See, there's one that's, obviously, very clearly, Aaron is trying to get us to go to. Aaron, could you read out the options one more time?
Okay, I'm gonna make this very clear for Lemire. A, Terrell Owens.
Lemire just put it up.
Carlton Davis, C, Ryan Jensen, or D, D's nuts enthusiast Antonio Brown.
Fuck it, I guess I'm gonna stick with Lemire. That's where my gut was going to, but all right.
All right, hold him up. Let me see. You guys are both going Antonio Brown. Hey, sometimes the obvious one is correct. There we go.
It's just Hollywood, Florida. I was like, I'm trying to think like that's got to be Antonio Brown. Like,
all right. So 2-1, Boaz on top. Next one. Accused of jumping on the hood of a Mercedes.
Just like never mind. I'm gonna say. I'm on top. Lemire on bottom. Sorry. Just like gonna start another.
Accused of jumping on the hood of a Mercedes in Beverly Hills, California, causing damage. And we have A, Isaiah Wilson. B, Julian Edelman. C, Henry Ruggs III. Or D, Jalen Ramsey.
Aaron, I have a quick question. So are any of these arrests from when they were in college or were they all when they were in the NFL?
Do you want the date this happened?
No, that doesn't really help me, I guess. No. I guess sure. If I could give us a date, give us a date. I
don't know. That might
give it away. Don't give us a date.
I'm gonna say it is all of these.
If you think it's gives it away, then don't give it. Then don't say it. Can you read the answers one more time?
Just for consistency, these are all like while they're in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can you give us the answers one more time?
A, Isaiah Wilson. B, Julian Edelman. C, Henry Ruggs III. Or D, Jalen Ramsey.
I think I've heard of this one too. All right.
All right, Lemire. What are we doing? Flip them up.
2, 1.
B. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
I heard that. Yeah, I remember. I had to think about it for a second. I remember. Yeah, Julian Edelman got arrested for something. I remember him getting clowned.
All right, so look at you guys going strong.
This is like recent, right, Aaron? This is fairly recent, right?
That was January 11th, 2020, so it's a year ago.
Yeah.
So Lemire could have had 3. If you remember, Marshawn Lattimore was B. You guys are doing very good so far. Next one is accused of punching out a window in a hotel room in Nashville while being intoxicated.
Punch, so he didn't like break the window. He had to
boom, just punching it.
That's crazy.
We have A, Rob Gronkowski. B, Richie Incognito. C, AJ Hawk, Pat McAfee podcast. Or D, Ryan Griffin. This is the tight end on the Jets, not the quarterback that was on the Buccaneers. Just want to clear that up.
Ryan Griffin the first, not the third.
Yeah.
What were the options again?
Yeah, read it again. Yeah.
Gronk. B, Richie Incognito. C, Pat McAfee's co-host, AJ Hawk. Or D, Ryan Griffin, the tight end, not the quarterback. That's a third stringer on like the Buccaneers at some point or whatever. Don't want you guys get those guys confused. Let's see what we're going to do here.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's show the whiteboards. You've gone with C. Who would you go with? You went AJ Hawk. Okay. And Boaz went with D.
RG1.
Well, Ryan Griffin is correct.
Let's fucking go.
So Boaz was 4 for 4. Very impressive.
I know. Hey, I know my convicts. What can I say?
All right. This next one. Here we go. Now we're getting into the home stretch here. Lemire, you got some ground to catch you up. I believe in you. I have faith. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Accused of getting into an altercation with an NBA player, who I do know who the NBA player is. I'll tell you that after the question. I just want you guys, your imaginations to run wild with this one. So accused of getting into an altercation with an NBA player outside a nightclub in Washington, D.C. A, Jalen Mills. B, Brandon Jacobs. C. Stephon Diggs, or D. Lemeter's favorite defensive end, Frank Clark?
I like to imagine it's like Muggsy Bogues or like Isaiah Thomas. Like I just want it to be like someone like comically short.
Who's getting into a fight out of those guys?
And could you read the answers one more time?
A. Jalen Mills, B. Brandon Jacobs, C. Stephon Diggs, or D. Frank Clark?
Okay.
Something.
Who's fighting that NBA player out of the Washington, D.C. nightclub? Who do you think that would be? This is really like your guys' character judgment. These people. All right. Guys, got your answers? 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. You went with Brandon Jacobs, and you went with Jalen Mills. Well, one of you has it right.
I also said it's Niners legend. You know, you have to also.
One of you has it right. Boaz, you got your first one wrong. Lemeter, Jalen Mills.
Oh, who was it? Jalen Mills.
Jalen Mills.
It sounded like a Jalen Mills thing to do.
The NBA player was Devin Robinson, who I had to look up because I didn't know who he was. He's currently in the G League for the Wizards. Fun fact. So that's where the Washington D.C. comes in.
I know best Devin in the league.
Yeah. Facts.
I can't think of another one.
All right. So what's the score right now? Is it
4 and Lemeter has 3?
3-4.
Yeah. All right.
4-3. 4-3.
All right. Number 6, second half. I'm very impressed with your guys' criminal knowledge so far. One of 4 teammates suspected of failing to pay a tab at a nightclub in London, but they claim it was just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I know who this is.
A.
I don't think I do.
DJ Hayden. B. Ronnie Harrison. C. Gerard Wilson. Or D. Cowboys legend Barry Church. Who are we going with here?
Lemeter knows this. Okay, Aaron, can you give me the answers one more time?
A. DJ Hayden. B. Ronnie Harrison. C. Gerard Wilson. Or D. Cowboys legend Barry Church.
This was when the Jags were in the mud for this, right?
I don't know.
Jags. Aaron, can you read the answers one more time? Read those out.
Okay, Lemeter.
They were all playing for the Jags at the time. Just saying.
B. Ronnie Harrison. C. Gerard Wilson. And D. Barry Church.
They were all on the same team.
Trying to get an eye on you, Lemeter.
All right,
I don't know. I have no clue on this one.
4,
this is a pure guess.
3,
all right, let's do it.
2, 1. Let's
I guess two, by the way.
Okay, A. Lemeter, you went with B. Okay, so Boaz, you went with DJ Hayden, Raiders legend. Boaz, you went with Ronnie Harrison. Well, you just been pranked. They're all right. Those were the 4 people who were accused of the crime. So everyone gets a point. We're having fun. Here. We're having fun here. We have fun. That's why Lemeter was just like they all played for the Jags, and it was like, oh, okay, you better figure that out. But yeah,
I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, because I didn't remember DJ Hayden, but I knew
DJ Hayden was their corner they signed when they traded Jalen Ramsey away. I think.
Oh, maybe okay.
I was like, wow, way to replace.
No, Jalen I remember Ramsey. Him in the Raiders, but I'm like, I don't remember him being in the Jags. So, all right.
Yeah. All right. So next one, this one was a pretty high profile one. I'd say so myself. Not super high profile, but very interesting. So we have accused of taking advantage of his non-public tips to enhance his, accused of taking advantage of non-public tips to enhance his financial portfolio in a scheme from 2014. So this is some white collar crime right here. Insider trading.
Okay, I do know who this is. Yeah.
We have A, Sam Hurd, B, Michael Kendricks, C, Danny Woodhead, or D, Rondé Barber. Who are we going with?
So as you and I were discussing this one in class one day.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his. Yeah, insider trading. Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Michael Kendricks. Shout out. Court date postponed to June 22nd, 2021. So we're praying for.
I saw that. Yeah, so you can play that, right?
Yeah.
Did you play last year? I mean,
what's the score right now?
I have 6. Lemeter 5.
4.
No, you have 5.
No, it's 3-4. Yeah. 6-5.
You should be down 1. Yeah, you're down 1.
All right.
How many questions to go?
Oh, number 8. We have 3 more.
And that should be a point for sportsmanship. I could have let him say that he has 2 points. That he could be 2 points.
That's good sportsmanship. That's great.
Thank
sportsmanship. You. Accused of selling alcohol to a minor at a pizza shop he owns in Minnesota, despite not being present for the sale. We have A, Matt Khalil, B, DeBrickashaw Ferguson, C, Jason Kelsey, or D, Joe Berger. So let me just repeat that. Accused of selling alcohol to a minor at a pizza shop.
Brett Favre types that. If it was Brett Favre, I would have chosen that sounds like something he would do.
But he wasn't there. This is some bullshit if you ask me. You know why? He said he wasn't there.
And could you read the answers one more time?
We have A, Matt Khalil, B, DeBrickashaw Ferguson, C, Jason Kelsey, or D, Joe Berger. And this is a Minnesota pizza shop. If you want to use that, look into that as much as you will. But
I'm ready.
Okay, Boaz, you ready?
Me too. I've been ready, yeah.
All right, let's flip.
Been ready?
D. You both went Joe Berger. Well, for the first time, you're both wrong.
Is it the Burger Shot Ferguson?
No, it's Matt Khalil.
Yeah, those were my final two.
I really wanted to I really wanted to put my answer as the Burger Shot Ferguson because I love the Burger Shot Ferguson. But
I know I had to throw them in there, Yeah. So apparently, it was not at the restaurant, but still got arrested. This next one, I'm gonna call it the law enforcement here. This next one's kind of a pussy arrest, if you ask me. In my personal opinion, we have charged with owning a vape pen containing marijuana ingredient after friend crashed his car in Pittsburgh.
Oh, I know who this is.
Oh, this is a double whammy. This is like not even. I think I know what this is as well.
A. LeGarrette Blount. B. Le'Veon Bell. C. Artie Burns. Or D. Tyler Boyd. Who we going with?
Do you know this one?
I think I do.
Who we going with? Who's getting arrested for owning a vape pen after his friend crashes his car in Pittsburgh? And by the way, actually, no, I won't say that. Whoa, this happened in July. Not this year, but a July. If that changes your answer.
A July.
A July. A certain July.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, flip them. A, you went with LeGarrette Blount. Lemire, you went D. Or wait, what did you go with?
B, Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, B, Le'Veon Bell. Well, it was actually Tyler Boyd, believe it or not.
Really? I thought it was. Didn't LeGarrette hit that blunt? I thought.
That was at Oregon.
That was an actual blunt of weed. This is a vape pen. This is separate incident. This is Tyler Boyd trying to trick you.
Damn. Yeah, I knew it wasn't Le'Veon Bell. I knew you tried to trick us with the Pittsburgh thing, so that's why I was just pretty certain it was A.
Yeah. All right. What's the score?
Same. We haven't scored either. Both. Yeah, 6-5.
All right. This is so. Lemire, you can only draw here,
double or nothing. Double or nothing, boys.
I'm down.
Double or nothing. Yeah. Double or nothing. All right. So this is for the win.
Yes.
Accused of striking teammate in a team film meeting, his teammate ended up in the hospital and required facial surgery. We have A. Geno Smith, B. Terrell Suggs, C. Mario the Goat Williams, or D. Steve Smith. Who's punching their teammate and sending them to the hospital during a film session?
And could you read one more time?
The question or the options?
Options.
A. Geno Smith, B. Terrell Suggs, C. Mario Williams, D. Steve Smith.
Oh, fuck. This is actually kind of difficult.
Do you guys have your answers?
No, Aaron, could you give me the answers one more time?
Wait, do you guys have your answers?
No, could you give me the answers one more time?
I do, but Boaz wants to get it right.
We have Seahawks legend Geno Smith, that's A. We have B. Terrell Suggs, C. Mario Williams, and D. Steve Smith.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with the energy that I was feeling.
All right.
God damn.
Flip them. Steve Smith.
I put D.
B. Terrell Suggs.
T Sizzle.
All right. Well, one of you has it correct, so one of you will be wrong.
Damn, I should have stuck with B just to get Lemire.
It's Steve Smith. Boaz, you have won. You have cemented.
I thought I heard it before, dude.
Hasn't Terrell Suggs punched someone too before?
Maybe. I mean,
I think so, but I think it was like an NFL Network story. He told about it, like where he like broke his like jaw or something like that. And he had to get like
he broke his teammate's jaw. Yeah, and I was gonna throw IK and Paulie in there just throw you guys.
So that's eight to 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys showed impressive knowledge of NFL players' arrests. I commend that. Good job.
Big convict guy. Yeah, big NFL convict guy.
And that's the conclusion. So Boaz, you came out on top. Congrats.
Is that really a good thing though? Like if I know my convicts. Yeah. What does that say? What does that say about me?
All right, hold on. Thanks for watching the Muffed podcast. Thanks for tuning in. We had a great time today. We'll see you guys next week probably.
Pack of the week coming next week, maybe or 2 weeks from now.
Pack of the week. Go Clippers. Fire John J. Fisher. Nets are getting swept. And Blaine Gabbert is a Hall of Famer.
And a Super Bowl champion.
That's true.
Smart for that out there.
Peace.
Go
Suns.
Da 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 da.
Reds, do you sing it listening? Huh?
Da da.
All right, this is the last scale. That's where that's not where did that come from?
I still don't know how that goes.